So, as per my Cromford introductory video, this is going to be me having a little chat with Ian and showing you his shop, and any support that we can give him as a single-handed micro business, as he puts it, I think, would be gratefully appreciated. So I've let him know that we have this community, so I'm hoping that he might join us for the Cosmic Council, if only to sort of observe out of interest initially, and we'll just see how things go. But very, very interesting chap, and as I say, he'll be very pleased to connect with you on Facebook if you have any questions about what sort of comics he's got, because he's got a lot of really interesting comics, if that tickles your fancy. So let's crack on. Hello, hello. I'm back in Cromford, ladies and gentlemen, but I have found a new place to look at. This is the Cromford Collector's Corner, and I'm going to let Ian speak for himself to introduce you to his establishment, whilst I have a little look around.
Hello, I'm Ian, and this is my little shop, Cromford Collector's Corner. I'm a one-man micro business in a semi-rural location, which comes with its challenges, but the shop is full of mainly 50 to, I don't know, and more recent comics, 50 years old, and that sort of thing. I do vintage toys and games, but I'm mainly at the moment, mainly comics and things like that. So feel free to have a look around.
I will do, thank you. And what's your current little claim to fame in terms of the provenance of some of your recent comic acquisitions?
If you look down here, this is a collection of comics that came from I'm told Neil Gaiman's best friend at school, and some of these comics they used to sit and read together. So I have in this box some sort of 60s and 70s Marvel and DC that Neil Gaiman would have read as a boy, which is kind of cool.
Inspiration for greatness, yes, absolutely. Right, I shall have a little look around, folks. Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you.
Okay. It's guarded by this heavily armed, Khaled equipped Dalek here. Homegrown, I'm told, partly made from a wok. This is a thing that his dad does. In the window here, you may be able to see a very, very jolly Judge Dredd. Again, homemade. And a very colourful Doctor. And a B-Wing. Now, this is perhaps a little bit different from the stores that I sometimes go in the sense that its focus is more comics than it is toys. But I have actually brought a few toys here to trade in with Ian, because I felt it would be rude to come empty-handed. Now, this is quite funny. I was looking at this Babylon 5 DVD and I discovered that the later Babylon 5 release crammed all the discs into a single DVD case, because the one that I've got is much, much bigger than that. It's a full sort of box full of slipcases. So that was something new that I learnt while I was here. And I also learned that the Thor comics that I dropped off with him were both written and drawn by the same person, which is a heck of a thing. That's deeply, deeply unusual. So I'm going to get in and have a look now. We're just in with a customer at the moment, so I'm going to give it a sec. Here are the comics galore, lots and lots of graphic novels, of which I've slightly reduced the stock, and lots of long boxes of comics as well. I looked at Aliens vs Predator, but I've already got that one. We've got Action Comics, so we're going a long way back here in terms of timelines, but there's also modern stuff as well. So if I scan over here, that's probably some of my Mighty Thors there. But we've also got Wildcats, which is a 90s comic that I'm familiar with, and I've probably shown you here before. And here are some of his original Star Wars figures. There's lurking there. I think the Rancor Keeper came in recently. And I grabbed a little AT-AT driver as one of my pickups. As you can see, there's a lot of very, very, very reasonably priced graphic novels here if you were wanting to just sort of, get a taste of something. Great big long stretch of 2000 AD there. There's Judge Dredd and the Doctor and a stormtrooper looking over the store. Starfighter that I brought in. We've got some alien Kane stuff up there, Eaglemoss aliens. Another little Dalek watching from the corner just to keep people on their toes. Big Dragons Crystal Wars. I don't know what the... oh, it's Mega Blocks. It's Mega Blocks. Just noticed. That we discovered yesterday is a Fisher-Price Alpha something. I can't remember what the actual name for it was officially. As you can see, it is a small but perfectly formed store. Just when I sort of flick through stuff like this, you'll see all sorts of fascinating stuff in here. And I picked up one thing from in here. But, you know, if you want things like this, then, you know, you just need to come in and physically flick through, basically, and make some time for it. So on the back wall, we've got some Doctor Who figures. We've got more boxes of comics awaiting attention. This is the sort of the Neil Gaiman collection that Ian referenced earlier. And it wasn't owned by him, so I don't want to get anyone's excited and giddy, but he probably hasn't read many of these, it would appear. So, you know, to the extent that he's drawn inspiration from anything, that might be the sort of thing that he did. I've got a replica Blake 7 Transmat bracelet there. We've got My Spare Eagle and My Spare 007 Lotus Esprit. And a nice remote control Dalek. Again, distinct Dalek theme running through the entire store, which I'm sure those of you who are Whovians will appreciate. And the bikers are in town, so I'm hoping it's not too noisy for you. So we've got some Doctor Who DVDs here above the Doctor Who console with a vintage Pepsi can adorning it. And we've got some Flash, some Fantastic Four, we've got Aquaman, we've got Doctor Strange, we've got Batman. I do love this era of Batman as well. I haven't picked any of them up, but when I next come back, I might have to seriously think about it, because I really do like that. I don't know if it's Bronze era is the right terminology for it, but we've got some more bits and bats on the walls as well. So if you could please, if you're around the Nottingham area, the sort of workshopy sort of area, it's not too far for you to come to Cromford. It's a lovely place, and I'm about to go to a Comic Con at Cromford Mills as well. So, you know, you might well want to come down here for that sort of thing and have a look around. Lots of history here as well, if that's your thing. Also a very lovely old bookstore that I was just chatting to Ian about, just up the road from here, and some very good fish and chips next door, which I partook of last night. So this has been Cromford Collector's Corner. Ian is on Facebook currently as a Dalek, and I will put you a link into his Facebook page on the description so you know where to find him if you would like to ask him what he has in stock, and I'm sure he would be delighted to tell you what he has in stock. So that's it for this one, and I'm off to the Comic Con. Cheers for now.